Dear Miss Demona, dear Miss Don't Call Me White Girl, whichever you prefer, do me a favor, please. Stop listening to the comments. I just saw that you responded and said that, you won't have to worry all this good, stuff, right? Please stop listening to these fans who are fickle as hell. And even if she's a patroni or that person's a patroni or not, I don't care. The fans, when you come, some of them will love you. As soon as you get there, some of them will hate you, and vice versa. They'll hate you last week and love you this week and all that good stuff. And I know you can't be bullied, so bullied because you from Philly, you thorough, all that good stuff. So bully might not be a right word, but don't let these people have you respond to them and let them know what's going on. Like, it's stupid, it's dumb, and it's weird. And anything they say don't matter because at the end of the day, you still on the pod, people still love you. And I says it all the time, stop responding to just the negative, like, look at the love that you're getting, right? And all that is cool and all that is great. All that to say is, I'm not saying that they don't bully. Like, stop letting these people push you out your spot because they try to do the flip. You can't do the flip. You can't bully flip. Flip gonna respond regardless. They did it to Mel. Like, it's starting to get weird to where they have this weird dynamic with women. And it's Flip is the only person who they really do it to. But the other two women, it's been you and Mel. And I don't know. It's been kind of weird, JBP community. I don't know. But if we're giving critiques, right, I don't have an issue with you holding on to the ball. It's not about swing the rock, swing the rock. My thing is, in basketball, sometimes you have to let the play develop, right? And who am I to tell you anything? But when I say allow the play to develop, sometimes there's small banters and small communications in between people that we like to see. For example, we always like to see Joe and Ish. I like to see Mark and Flip. I also like to see Flip interact with Ish. Like, there's different iterations, right? Even I like to see you interact with Imani, right? Sometimes when people have cross conversations, you can't just, even if it's in the midst of what you're saying, sometimes you either have to pause and allow that conversation to develop, or even if they're like going back and forth, don't interrupt that or jump over that to try to get the ball back. You feel me? Sometimes just let the play develop, let the play happen, and then you can continue on. Because sometimes people will say something and it's a funny conversation or a good conversation, and sometimes you might step on it. Not gonna lie. You might be like, hey guys, and it's like, that was a good thing happening between the two of them, and now we're not gonna get that. And Joe's memory be bad, so half the things he be saying sometimes don't be happening. Like, when Joe be telling Mark, like, yo, let me get my one-on-one. Sometimes people need their one-on-ones. Sometimes you can't interrupt it. Like I said, you have to allow the play to develop. Even if you have the ball, you don't have to swing the rock. You can just stand there, allow the play to develop, allow the players to run where they need to be, and everybody be where they're supposed to be at. That's would be my only critique and only quote-unquote advice. But who the fuck am I? I sit at home all day. I'm not on a podcast. I just watch y'all do whatever. But all I have to say is, please stop listening to the fans, me included. Thank you.